Alright, so as y'all see, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to it. We're gonna get this radiator put back in. Here's the old one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these 4 bolts off, take the condenser off. I'm gonna put this in last. We're gonna remove our air charger and put it on the new unit. And our shroud, you know, pretty much get it ready to go back in. So take care of that right now. All right, y'all, been out here trying to get this thing back together. So when you don't buy the whole assembly, meaning that it comes already in the frame, you got to take your old one out of the frame, which is these side pieces, and you have to mount everything. Here it's the bottom. You see the mounts to where they mount to the frame of the truck at the bottom, but you got to take this out and reframe the radiator and then sit it all back in as an assembly, as I had said before. The reason I bring this up is because it's a lot easier said than it looks, or than it is rather. It's actually really tedious trying to get this lined up and back in here, especially by yourself. And the more important part that's really hard is trying to get the air cooler off of this, because trying to get it off, it wasn't just a matter of unbolting it from the radiator and sliding it off, because these side pieces, they wedge up in between here. So you be trying to pull it off and it be wiggling and waggling like it's gonna come off, but it'll never come off. And as you can see, I got like a little bit of scratches up under here from where, see if I can brighten it up, from where it was scratching up against the side. So you gotta take off, you gotta loosen the whole frame and then take off a bolt, and what'll happen is it'll free up one of the sides enough to give you enough play to get the air cooler off. So take all the bolts out of the frame first would be my advice, and then you can wiggle, kind of play with getting this off. So this will be the last thing to come off after you do the frame. So it'll still be detached, you know, it'll be unmounted, but it'll be wiggling on there, but it won't come off, and that'll be why it won't come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this, try and finish this up. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna try and turn the rockets on so I can get this thing done. All right, so in putting the air charge cooler back, it is a way that it goes on. It doesn't just go on any way. So you'd be sitting there trying to figure out why it won't mount down flushly. If you look, here's a dowel pin right here, and it's one on each side. The bottom don't have dowel pins. So, well, the top, whatever way you're looking at it, but it's only dowel pins on one side of the air charge cooler, and those holes line up with those holes. So there's your bolt hole and there's your dowel pin hole, and that's how you know you got your air charge cooler on right. All right, so we getting ready to drop this puppy in here. You get the idea. If you got the hoist, you just push it on in. You want to pretty much just clear the frame and get it over in there, and then slowly lower it down in there. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll probably do one more video after it's been in and whatnot, but that's pretty much it. And I gotta put the condenser back on, which goes there. Condenser's over there. So all right. side, put the other wheel well in. Radiator's pretty much in. And then we'll be about done. So, and again, you take those out so we can get space to work in between here. And that's gonna wrap it up for the night anyway. Alright, so this is what I decided with the hood. Put some inserts in. The holes were pretty much drilled there already. See the holes? There's a hole on each side, so we got 4. And I think they're going to hold just fine. So that's how we gonna rock with this. And I already took everything off and cranked the truck up. Truck's running good. Got to get some rubber washers for the AC line. Some new washers to go in there, or O-rings. And then we'll pretty much be back in business. I just want to show y'all this, man. That's how the dealer gets you. So I got 3 of these. What these are the bushings and the mounts that go behind the grill to hold the grill, to help hold the grill against the hood. 2 little washers, which I'm getting ready to install right now, that go right here on the AC condenser. And 3 screws. And what these are clamps, the little clips that clip onto the grill, which allow the grill to clip onto the hood. $85 at the dealer. They charged me $10 a piece just for these clamps, and there are 4 of these, so that's 40 bucks right there. $8 a piece for 3 of these, I believe I got. I don't even remember how much the bolt was. I think the cheapest thing was it was $3 for these 2 seals. I'm trying to tell you, man. Installed our 2 seals for our condenser. And when you put this in, make sure that, I don't know if I can get a good angle on this. I'll try and brighten it up though. Make sure that these little notches in this, it has to sit flush. Like it's supposed to sit flush. And because if you do it and it's not flush, it won't tighten all the way up against here like it's supposed to. It's supposed to hit these washers. See this little piece? It butts up against the line, and then the line presses against the washers. See that? Just another little piece of advice for you guys. All right, moving right along.